Hi, Carol here, and welcome to my craft room. This is my second take on this card because we have somebody putting windows in the two leftover windows we have in the upstairs bay windows here, and today they chose to do my craft room window. So the banging and banging and banging, every time I tried to carry on with the card I had to stop, but now I don't hear any banging. So I am going to try and see if I can get this done. The reason for this card is I got the most beautiful, unexpected, random act of kindness box gift this week that totally took me by surprise. And I just want to thank the demo that sent it. I don't want to say her name because I did not ask if I could. And she knows who she is, and I know who she is, and I just think she's the sweetest soul ever. So I want to thank you, and I'm going to show you what I received. I did put it on my blog, but I am going to show you because I love it. Quickly, I got the DSP, Craft DSP. I love this set. This DSP has to be my favorite. And it has the wood grain, the musical notes, flowers, lines, damask, and more flowers. I love it. I got this in there in a Stampin' Up! Box. I was so surprised. And I got this beautiful vellum. I'm making her thank you card out of the gift that she sent me. So this is the best vellum ever as well, made by Stampin' Up! And this set, Thoughts and Prayers 1 and 2. I didn't have this, and I have wanted this forever, and look at that. Now I have the set, and I'm just going to show you I'm using that. And then I got this wonderful tag. Look at this. This was in the box. Isn't that gorgeous? It has a grommet there and the rope hanging here. I have it hanging behind me. I just think it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful and very thoughtful. I'm thoughtful for you, and you're thankful for me. It's just so sweet. So I have it hanging there. And on this card with the vellum, I'm using this flower garden to emboss, and we will get at it. You're going to need two punches. One is the butterfly punch, and the other is the bird twig. And it could be a leaf, but it is his wing that's on there. And I strategically placed these on the set. I'll show you. So when I did the bird cutout, I strategically placed it so that, see how that looks like feathers right there? And on this bird, it looks like his head has the feathers, the back has the feathers from the other flower, and that looks like two little tucked out feet. It's so cute. I added double dimensional, and I'll show you why, and a diamond. I used our diamond bling. I'm using on the inside the Celebrated Paper Sacks Minis. These were on really inexpensive at Michael's. Just going to put my, there, light not so bright. There we are. I have my room all changed around, so I'm trying to get used. This is my first video because, as everybody knows, I've been doing this apothecary, this 9-foot apothecary with 60 drawers in it, and I'm still working on it. It is sucking up the wax and the oils like crazy. So if you follow my blog, you've seen pictures of it, but I'll just show you quickly. I'm getting used to that being there. I just got a new computer. I'm getting used to that. My Cricut Explorer is right there on my table. That's my laptop. And there you can see some of my apothecary over there that I'm working on. But right now I'm working on this thank you card that totally, I was inspired totally by this paper. everything that I'm doing. So let's get the measurements. We'll start it again, and let me go over it. This piece out of the DSP, the wood grain, this here measures 10 1/4 by 7.5. Okay, and then I added 1/4 of an inch to the bottom so that I had some room for this. And the reason why these are in is because I've already done this video twice. So this is my third time because of the noise. But I'm going to carry on. What I did is I took one of these envelopes, I added double-sided tape to the back. So on the back is where I'm going to put my note in here to the friend that sent me this beautiful gift, instead of writing right on here. And then when I took the vellum, this is cut at 10 3/4 by 8.5, and you can see that 1/2 inch has been cut off here, but I don't really, it's not that even, like even. You'll see it when I put it on there, because I'm going to add something across the top. And I wanted this 1 inch here, so it is 10 3/4 with this piece on. Then on this 1 inch, I cut out 1/8 of it. I'm sorry, I didn't cut it. I used my embossing plate, and I embossed every 1/4 of an inch. And if you do it on the wrong side, it curls in as you're doing it with the vellum. So I wanted this to look like a tree trunk. That's why I have the lines on there, and I had it folding. I used the second in framelits, oval framelits right here. Then I ran this through the embossing folder, as long as setting the embossing folder to the side, and ran it through my die cutting machine so that I have that beautiful embossed image there. And then this also has 1/4 of an inch scored from my scoreboard. I think I said embossing board, is scoreboard, of course. And then on the other piece from the space there, I put Thinking of You with the Stays on Timber Brown. Then I turned it over and I stamped the tree with our Whisper White on the back side, put clear embossing powder on it, heat set it, went over the edges with the Stays on Timber Brown, and the back has the tree and the front has the Thinking of You with the Stays on. And this is a piece of the wood grain that I cut and folded it in 1/4 of an inch on each side with double-sided tape so that I can put a couple of items down in here. Now on here I did our tag. I cut it, the top off the tag, the bottom off the tag, and this has a little lip. I don't know if you can see it on this bag. I just glued it up here. I got the new Crocodile. I have the big bite, but with my wrists it's too hard. And this said New and Improved. It's a smaller version. It's so cute, and it does eyelets and these little, what are the two things? Eyelets and brads. That's it, eyelets and brads. So I took these tiny little brads and I sponged here, and I folded it underneath this little bag, and that one there, took some twine, and I am going to put, as soon as I find it, because there it is, this here is going underneath here, like this, just like that. But I haven't decided if I'm going to add any color to it yet. That's why it's not there. So, and then this is going to tie in a bow like this with the twine. Okay, and we'll get to that after. So that's what we have on the inside. You know I like to do every side of my card. I have an issue. And the back will be this. And we will now put it together. So we can, the thing about this is, let me just show you, is this right here. I'm going to have all of this fussy cut stuff on the top. So I will be able to put this 1/4 inch double-sided tape. You can use the orange score tape. Let me come down a little bit and show you what I'm doing here. There we are. And let's just put this up here. Like that. And let's take this off the top. I put this on. Oops, sorry, I'm so close. I put this on to remind me that this was the front. I wanted the knot to be right here. And then on this, I also rubbed in some stays on timber brown so that it just popped up a little bit. So let's take this off, that off, and let's set this in. Like so. Fold this down. Let's see here. Like that. There we are. And that's the, whoop, sorry. This is what happens when you do a video over and over and over. You lose track of all the stuff you've done. So now that we have that put across here, I'll be able to add a few things down here. I think I'll use a glue dot. And we can set that inside here, because I'm going to have the bird and the twigs there, and I'm going to have the butterfly down there, so I'll be able to put another one right about there. And then on the back here, what I did was I left a 1/2 inch, and I took our border die right here, and I ran it down the vellum like so, like that. And then I folded it in 3/4 of an inch, and then I took the burlap and I also die cut it like this, like this, and tucked it in there. And I used some fabric glue on it, and that leaves this open. And let's just, I'm going to put something across the top here, no worries. So we can run the double-sided tape right here, right here. It's hard to do videos and then stop your video midstream and do it over and over again. But the banging you couldn't hear with the person putting the window in. But now all of our windows are in, and it was just the 2 bay windows that stick out on the top floor. And it's funny that he chose to do my room, the craft room, when I was finally going to get a video off. There we are, like this. Oh. There we go. You want to be able to fold it, open it nicely, and then I am going to take some on the back. I had this Recollections bling. I'm trying to use up all my stuff. This is the only, I think, Stampin' Up! Item I'm adding, or un-Stampin' Up! Item to this card, because I have so many of these. I have to use them up, and I thought it would look kind of nice on here. So let's add this to the back. Okay. Oh, get it right in the middle, like that. There we are, behind the wood grain, like this. These are always at Michael's. they had a big sale at Christmas and I got tons of them. So I really do have to use them up. There we are. So that's the back. And then I am going to use some, let me see, what am I going to put up on here? Let me get some of our I think this would look really pretty. Our rosettes because of the flower here. And then I will let's see. If I do that there, I'm going to do it on the bottom too. Okay, I can do that. See, I can hear them outside. One there. And, nope, just one. Can't do two. Yes, I think I'll add that. Flowers look good. There we go. And love that. There's the back. Then I want to, I don't know, maybe not. I think I'll stick. So there we go. We have that. And let's move this out. I took out some of our chalks. I thought maybe I would chalk some of this on the back. Let's see. These aren't so hard to open up. Trying to think, I don't want much color. Let's see. I'll add a little bit here to the back of this flower. Just to add a bit of sparkly of the chalk. There. Not much, but enough to show some color. And let's pop that on there. One, two, three, and 4. That's going right here. That's pretty. Let's tie that up. And then we'll work on the front. There we are. Cinnamon. The dog is licking on the floor. I tell you what a day between the window. Stopping the video. Now my dog is, hear her? There we are. Just a cute little bow, nothing too much there. Okay, that's the inside. Then my note will go down in there and I'm going to have a little goodie there. So there you have it on the inside. And let's start putting this together. So I want to cover, I want him sitting up here on the knot. do that. Like so. It looks nice lifted up with two, like that. Then we're going to have to cover this, so we will take the leaf, a little bit of Tombow Mono Multi, and hear them? This is why I had to do it 3 times. It was banging and everything. And it's really funny when you're doing a video, somebody's right outside your window listening. There we are. So let's set. I want to cover that, so I think I'm going down like that. There we go. And I am going to have something there. I'm going to have to punch another one out, but not right now. I will do that. Now let's get these on here. Now I cut these to go along the trim, so you can't see that double-sided tape. Come on. I know there's lots in there. There we go. So let's see what I have here. This one. Trying to think of where these are going to go. Didn't plan this one out. Well, the heaviness of the bulk there, so I'm going to put it here. Like so. On the vellum. There goes my phone. Every time I make a video, the phone rings. There we are. And if I had my camcorder, I could press pause. So I'm going to turn this slightly. I put the little diamonds on there. Turn it slightly. Like so. There we are. That's that up in the corner. Then this right there. I cut this off the bottom so it has a straight edge. Whoa! Get that off quick. Okay. Right up in the corner like that. There we are. And trying to think where my butterfly is going to go. I'll have to add something down there, but I also need something down here in the corner. Let's do that. Another glue dot. Love these things. There we go. Let me just see here. Right like that. There we are. Put another diamond down in there. Go like that. I don't know, but we'll keep going. I'm not stopping now. 3rd video. No way. There we go. This is going to come down. I didn't plan this one. I might just go like that. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to slide this up under there, like that. Move it over a bit. That's nice. Right like that. Like that. There we are. Okay, and put that in the garbage. Let's see if there's anything else I want to add to this. You can see this tape there, so I might have to do something there. Let's put that like that. Let's open this up. I think that's a full card. I might do a tag that's in there, but I do have to cover this spot here. Let me just see. Let's grab a diamond for there. And the little butterfly eye. Like this. Oh, there's not enough glue on that one. There we go. It's nice today to not see snow falling, I'll tell you that. Let's just put the wings up a little bit. There we are. That's nice. I think I'm going to add, let me see here. I'm just hesitant to do anything else because I want to leave it craft and really pretty on there. So I think, unless I took some stickles out, maybe I'll add just a little bit to this flower right here. This to the center. There we are. Push it out there. Just had to add a little bling down on the body maybe. Like that. I can't think anything else to do. I don't want to overdo it. Kind of like that. So there you have it, my friends. And a little time to spare. We have the bird. It's quite easy because you're just, the paper's taking over everything. The wood grain, the vellum, quickly just emboss here, punch out this from the set, the bird set. Just add some dimension cutting with your, totally cutting with your papers. I think I'm going to line up a few diamonds on the top, maybe. No, I don't think I am. I'm going to leave that go. Like that. And there you have the front. Inside, I'll put my message. I'll add a nice tag inside there. And here's the back. And I think that's just about says thank you so much. Well, it is never going to be thankful enough for this beautiful gift. But thank you so much for joining me. If you have any questions, certainly go on my blog and I will answer you back. And just enjoy. I'm going to put this up there like that for you to enjoy for a minute. And I think that's about it. Let me get that set of paper. I might end up doing just a little something for there because I can see that tape and that's bothering me. But I like the way the tree trunk is right there. And I have to see on that vellum. Just got a little bit of glue right there. There we are. And there you have it, my friends. You have yourself a blessed evening. We didn't hear any banging, which is nice. I want you to see that trunk like that. I may add some color to that. I don't know. I kind of like it like that. And it is a simple card. It's a large card, but it is simplistic in nature. You can, like I said, it took about a half an hour to get it all prepped. And you have yourself a blessed afternoon.